huge monster of a man, 6'7", 340. There's going to be a lot of large guys available at that spot in the draft. I would imagine that they're not going to spend money in free agency to get a right tackle. So I think that they're going to target, even if Brock Bowers is miraculously on the board.
No, if he's there, if they don't have Jonah, they're drafting a right tackle.
Yeah. Exactly. I just see them spending their money, not wanting to spend more money. They have so much money tied up in the offensive line. Well, granted, that cap space will go down because Jonah's going to be gone, but they need to spread out that money elsewhere, so they're not going to get get another offensive tackle in free agency. I think regardless what happens in free agency, they're going after a right tackle.
Let me just interject. They're not going to just draft a right tackle in the first round if Jonah's on the roster. They don't do that. Now, if he's not on the roster, they're going to draft one, and it might be in the second round. They would draft somebody that they think can play right away, but they're not going to pigeonhole themselves into saying, all right, whoever the best right tackle left is, that's going to take at number 17. They will not do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Obviously, they're never a team that tries to draft for need unless it's a quarterback or something like that. But outside of the key spots that we talked about, where do you think they could go out? Where do you think they're going to look in free agency? Again, we talked defensive interior. I mean, I'd love for DJ to be back. I don't know what DJ Reader is going to look like next year. He's a year older. Exactly. And I don't know what his rehab timetable is. I could see him almost doing like a Lyle Collins and waiting until after the season starts before he signs with somebody if it takes that long.
I think replacing DJ Reader is more significant than replacing Jonah Williams.
I agree.
Jonah is solid and competent and durable and a good guy. I have nothing against Jonah Williams, but DJ Reader is a huge difference maker.
Yes.
We've seen the results, the difference when he's in there and when he's not. The Bengals stop the run when he is and struggle to stop the run when he's not. Like you, I don't know the timetable for his injury, but in a sad way, I do think his injury probably made it more likely that he will be back. I think there would have been a team out there that would have given him like a 4-year huge deal, similar to the one that he got the first time around from Cincinnati. Now that he's rehabbing from this injury, I think it probably takes more than a couple of years off the table. And if it's something like a 1-year prove-it type deal or maybe even a 2-year deal with incentives, I think the Bengals would be very, very interested in keeping him around under those circumstances. And Lou Anarumo made it pretty clear that, he would really like that to happen. So when Joe Burrow says this guy will be back, we know that guy will be back.
Right.
When Lou says it, it's more with his fingers crossed, hoping. But I do think there's a reasonably good chance that DJ will be back.
Yeah,